Welcome back to Smoke, Chill, and Chit Chat. We're blowing up Instagram with our dank weed memes and our 420 stoner tags. So this is our first video that we've done since kind of making an Instagram. So it feels it's interesting. It feels kind of weird. We've been so focused on. Oh wait, we've had that Instagram for a minute now, huh? It's
Yeah,
been like a
we did
week.
one official one where it was like, this is the first official.
Oh yeah, we've been posting. See, so don't listen to me. I'm a fucking stoner.
Take another two.
Smoke, chill, and chit chat here with Gooey Stranger,
Hello, everyone.
my girlfriend, my partner, my creative half, my better half. We were sitting here wanting to make a podcast and talk about things that we've been talking about throughout our relationship together. I keep bringing up memory. Um, I don't know why. We keep seeing videos on YouTube, different things will come up and they'll talk extensively about different kinds of memory. Not just like the memory of, you losing your first tooth or something, or the memory of, your happiest moment or something, but all kinds of memory, almost like what is memory? Because I feel like we've been told what it is. So what would you define memory as?
Hmm. I think memory are like moments that you logged in. Say if you have a memory of what your house smelled like when you were a kid. My grandma smoked cigarettes, so like the smell of cigarettes is something that comes up.
And it gives
Um,
you a vivid visual, like a mental
Yeah,
thought.
like I can remember like the wood panels on the wall of the computer where she would sit and smoke the
So
cigarettes.
you start seeing like almost like a POV of maybe your childhood,
Yeah,
like
memories are like compacted with like visuals, with like moments or like memories of what had happened,
yeah.
just from all moments of life.
a
And it's
lot,
like some things you stay longer with you, right?
a lot of my memories. Yeah, I was right about to just say a lot of my memories. I mean, the best memories or whatever the strongest memories I have from when I was young are usually ones where something happened,
Mm,
something not traumatic. I don't want to go that far, but something like the car caught on fire, or
yeah.
and then I could remember like a sister of mine, her boyfriend, this is when I was like 4 years old or something like that. His car caught on fire in front of our house, and it was just like, oh god, and seeing him run around in a panic, and my family being like, oh, I call the fire department, and like I remember the fire department, all the things that come about with like that memory. But it's almost like a movie, right? Like when I think about
Mm-hmm.
it, I see just little blips of like a frame or two or a second or two of a memory, and I kind of maybe fill in the blank. Like I'll paint a picture. Like I don't honestly remember the siren, but just seeing all these things happening, and knowing like a fire truck did pull up, I could just imagine a siren. So then it like just adds to my visual this like memory that I'm like creating. And
Yeah.
then it's like, did it even really happen? And you start thinking about it. Have you ever made a false memory that you could have sworn happened, but then it turned
Yeah.
out it didn't?
Oh wow. Yes, that has happened to me before. Um, it's like what do we encode from memories that we've had? It's like, oh, what points stick with you longer?
Yeah.
Um, I think we have a way of like having these experiences and then also feeling types of ways about them.
Mm.
Also like having like an opinion about it in the after effect, or like what impact did it make with you?
Well, I mean, did you want to share it, or is it, okay, well, I'm trying to think of
I'm
something
trying
for
to think of
me
one.
that,
Yeah.
yeah,
When
I
we
would
met, it
say,
was a
yeah,
nice memory. That's
when we met, yeah, it's a
when
nice
we
memory.
met, it is.
I mean, I keep going back to maybe scarring memories as a child.
Oh yeah. Well, that
One memory
happens.
comes up was I was in school, and back in the day when I would go to school, every now and then, like someone's mom or dad would bring them lunch, like just randomly. Like all of a sudden, a kid would be just eating McDonald's at my school,
Yeah.
and we'd be like, "Where'd you get McDonald's?" And be like, "My mom dropped it off," or something like that. Like,
Mm.
and then we were all jealous. Everyone's like, "Oh man," you know. So one day, me and my buddies, I forget what grade we were in, like the sixth grade or fifth grade,
Mm-hmm.
and someone's McDonald's bag was sitting like on the top of where all the books were kept, where all the backpacks were kept. And
Mm-hmm.
someone got the bright idea. It wasn't me, but one of my friends was like, "Hey, we should steal that bag and we should all eat the food in it. We should just like do it real quick before anyone sees it,
Yeah.
and they won't even know it's there. They won't even know it's missing." And it just sounded like a good idea. So someone swiped the bag and brought it over, and we all just like ripped the burger into like four different pieces.
Mm.
We all grabbed a little handful of fries and we all just like munched it down. And we got caught. I remember the teacher being like, "Who ate, this girl's lunch?" And her mother brought it, and she was crying. She was like, "My mom brought my lunch, and it's all gone." And then like they found it in the trash, and it was all ripped up and half eaten. And me and my friends, we were all just like, but I actually did the noble thing, and I fell on the sword of the punishment. I told my friends, I said, "I'm going to tell the teacher that it was my idea, and I'll take the punishment for everyone." And they were like, "Cool." And it's just so like I remember all that like a story. Like I remember
Yeah.
it happening and seeing it. And so now me telling you this story, it's like
Yeah.
real vivid in my mind. I
You
could like,
have a really good memory. That's something that like you tell me often, and just being able to hear a lot of your stories, you're able to recount a lot of details. And it's funny, I've met your dad a couple of times, and he's able to really tell a
yeah.
story, and maybe
Well, it's
that's
in,
like
well, you
a
say it, it's in the
gift.
blood,
Yeah.
right? It's in the genes. And then now that I'm older and reading and doing all this, fun research and seeing YouTube videos and stuff, it's just like it really is in the genes. Like, I am my father's son, but then I'm also my mother's son. So then it's
Mm.
like two people get squeezed into one person, and you get all the good and bad from one side, you get all the good and bad from the other, and then you're told who you are. You're just like your grandpa, and then all of a sudden,
Mm.
you grow up your whole life thinking you're just like someone else. Where's the originality?
Yeah.
And for me, being from a big family, I'm from a huge family. I'm number 12 of 12, and so I'm the youngest of this big family. There's a lot of telling each other you are just like someone else.
Mm.
You remind me of me or when I was younger, a lot of that or something. And it's like we
Wow.
started talking about memory at the beginning of this, and to like wrap back to that point, like it's like you're given memories
Yes.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And so exactly what are we if we're just like, are we coded memories?
Mm. You know, I've pondered this because I have a mother and a father who had very wild lifestyles. And while growing up, I've pondered what they've gone through in their life and their
Mm.
memories and what their parents been through. So we carry all of this
This
like
reverberation almost.
reverberations of these like memories.
These
And
generations that go down cascading into the next.
so it's like, what do I have to take from all of this information, this knowledge, this experience, this wisdom? Is there wisdom that comes to the surface?
And to gather it,
Yeah.
together. It's our job as the next generation, right?
It's all these
To
points of
gather.
reflection.
Yeah.
It's real interesting.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap up the podcast. I think
Yeah.
we wanted to talk about memory, and we want to make these things like 10 minutes long. And I looked and I saw, it's getting around the 10-minute mark. So I mean, right now you're probably gonna see our things pop up. So if you could like, share, and subscribe, only if you like the content. Please don't like, share, and subscribe if you're like a robot, or if you're like being paid to like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We want just the people who are doing it for the love
Just the
of
homies.
only the homies, the peeps that are like down. And then I mean, we've been meeting a lot of you, so I mean, we're just kind of giving a shout out at the end of the video. saying like thank you. Anyone who's watching this right now,
What's
I want to thank you.
up?
Give me a shout out on Instagram. Like just tag me and be like, I was at the end of the video with you. I saw you take that bong toke, and then I saw you say peace out. Because if you do, I don't know, we'll do something. We want to think about something about interacting with folks soon. So
Take a toke.
you know, take a toke, say what's up, give us a like, give us a share. You know, we always follow back. Good night, Instagram. Good night, YouTube.
Cheers.
Peace.